Hello, my dear students. Hope all you are well and safe. I am also well and safe by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am MD Zuhairul Islam Chaudhary, lecturer in chemistry, Rajaguttar Model College. Today, I am going to start an important topic from chapter 2, organic chemistry, that is stereoisomerism. So let's start. At first, I'll discuss about what is stereoisomerism and its classification. Those isomers have same molecular formula and structural formula, but differ in the relative arrangement of the atoms or groups in three-dimensional space within the molecule are called stereoisomers. And this phenomenon is called stereoisomerism. The same molecular formula, same structural formula, but differ in arrangement of atoms or groups in three-dimensional space within the molecule is called stereoisomers, and this phenomenon is called stereoisomerism. Two types of stereoisomerism: one is geometrical isomerism or cis-trans isomerism, and second one is optical isomerism. Geometrical isomerism is created due to restriction rotation of double bond of alkene or about single bond in cyclic compound. Due to restriction rotation of double bond in alkene or restricted rotation of single bond in cyclic compounds, two types of configurations observed. The isomers are called cis-trans isomers. Okay, what is the region of geometrical isomerism in alkene? We know that carbon atoms in alkene is sp2 hybridized. The carbon-carbon double bond consists of a sigma bond, that is single bond, and a pi bond. The sigma bond is formed by the overlapping of sp2 hybrid orbital. The pi bond is formed by the overlap of unhybrid p orbital. The two carbon atoms of the carbon-carbon double bond and four atoms that are attached to them like in one plane, and their positions in space are fixed. Rotation around the carbon-carbon double bond is not possible. Rotation around the carbon-carbon double bond, here carbon double bond, that possible, and created two types of isomerism. Here group A and group A are present in same site, so it is cis isomer. And here group A and group A or group B and group B are present at opposite side, so it is trans isomer. Now we'll discuss about what is the conditions of geometrical isomerism. Number one, restriction of free rotation of carbon-carbon single bond. Number two, the compounds must have carbon-carbon double bond or cyclic. Number three, here one carbon is attached to two different group, and another carbon is attached to two different group, and there is no same group is present is same carbon. Here A not equal to B. In this case, geometrical isomerism is observed. Please remember that when same group or same atoms present in same carbon of alkene, these types of compounds don't show geometrical isomerism. Here A and B not equal to A and B, and B and D not equal to. and here A, B, E, D, different groups. Here A not equal to B and E not equal to D. These are conditions for showing geometrical isomerism. Okay, here example of geometrical isomerism. The two configurations of two butene. Here two CH3 group and CH3 group are positioned at the same site. So it is cis. The name of this compound is cis 2-butene. Cis 2-butene. Here, these alkyl group, these methyl group is present at opposite side. So it is called trans. It is called trans. The name of this compound is trans 2-butene. Okay, trans 2-butene. This cis 2-butene, same site, and this different side, opposite side. It is trans 2-butene. Here, another example of cis trans isomerism for cyclic compound. Two group methyl group present at same site of this plane. So it is cis compound. The name of this compound is cis 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane, and these methyl group present is opposite side. So the name of this compound is trans 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. Okay. And another type of geometrical isomerism, that is cis EZ system. Here E come from Entgegen, the German word, and the meaning of E here opposite side, that is like as similar to trans, and Z come from zusammen, that means together. Here Z stands for cis. To do nomenclature in this method, it is required to know that the mass, it is the atomic mass of the atoms or groups. If the heavier groups are together on the same side of double bond, the configuration is called Z. On the other hand, if they are on opposite side of the double bond, the configuration is known as E. Here, heavier groups are present at same side, so Z isomer, and here heavier groups are present at opposite sides, so E isomer. Here the atomic molecular mass, sorry, atomic mass of bromine and atomic mass of chlorine is heavier compared to hydrogen and fluorine. And these two heavier groups, two heavier atoms are present in the same site, so it will be Z isomer. And in this case, two heavier group, heavier atom, bromine and chlorine, present in opposite site, so the name of this isomer is E isomer. And now I'll discuss about some important properties of cis and trans isomer. Cis isomer are relatively less stable and trans isomer is more stable. Number two, cis isomers have relatively lower melting point and trans isomers show higher melting point. Number three, in the case of cis isomer, two similar groups are on the same site at the two carbon atoms, which causes the molecules to be dipole, and hence cis isomers possess dipole moment. That is why cis isomers is more polar compared to trans isomer. Number four, cis isomer is an unsaturated acid forms with anhydride on heating. For example, malic acid, that is cis-butene dioic acid, forms anhydride, but not fumaric acid, that is trans-butene dioic acid. Here, it is cis-butene dioic acid can be converted into cis-butene dioic acid anhydride and by removing of one molecule water. But in the case of trans-butene dioic acid, normally trans-butene diweak anhydride is not possible. Now I'll discuss about what is optical isomerism. Solutions of some organic compounds have the ability to rotate the plane polarized light. These compounds are said to be optical active. Plane polarized light. This is plane polarized light when ordinary light is passed through an polarizer that may be nickel prism that is made by calcite will get light having same wavelength and this light vibrate on same plane. This is plane polarized light. When ordinary light is passed through the special types of prism that is called nickel prism made by pure calcium carbonate crystal that is called calcite, we will get plane polarized light. Solution of some organic compounds have the ability to rotate the plane polarized light. These compounds are said to be optically active. For the compounds that have optical active properties, they are known as optical isomers. Optical isomers have the same molecular formula, same structural formula, and are of non-superimposable mirror image. Their mirror images are non-superimposable. Non-superimposable mirror image. Here, the mirror image of D lactic acid is A lactic acid. Their mirror image and non-superimposable mirror image. The isomer which rotate the plane of polarized light to the right direction, that is right clockwise direction, is known as dextrorotatory. Dextro means right, and we use the letter D isomer or plus isomer for dextrorotatory. The isomer which rotates the plane of polarized light to the left or anti-clockwise rotation, it is known as levorotatory isomer or L isomer or plus, minus isomer. The optical rotatory powers to the two isomers are equal in magnitude but opposite sign. It is polarimeter machine that measured the optical activity and rotation of D and L isomer. Light source, polarizer filter, nickel prism. This is a solution by sample tube, and this is analyzer. Filter is turned until field is dark. Okay. By using this polarimeter tube, it is possible to determine the rotation of optical isomer in maybe dextrorotatory or levorotatory. This is the example of optical isomer. D lactic acid and A lactic acid are optical isomer to each other. These structures are not identical because they cannot be superimposed on each other. One is the mirror image of other. They rotate the plane polarized light in opposite direction but equal angle. And now I'll discuss about very important point, that is conditions for optical isomerism. The molecule must have chiral carbon or chiral center. Number two, the configuration of two isomers must be non-superimposable mirror images. Number three, the molecule must have ability to rotate the plane of polarized light to the left or to the right. The molecule should not be contained plane of symmetry. What is plane of symmetry? A plane which divides an object into two symmetrical halves is said to be plane of symmetry. What is chiral carbon? A carbon atom which is bonded to four different monovalent atoms or groups is called asymmetric carbon or chiral carbon. Here Here 4 monovalent atoms or radicals are surrounded by carbon. Here X, Y, Z, W. Here X not equal to Y, not equal to Z, not equal to W. For example, 2-butanol is chiral compound and this carbon is chiral carbon because here one hydroxy group, here one methyl group, here one hydrogen atom and one ethyl group. 4 different atoms or groups present around the carbon. So it is chiral carbon. It is chiral carbon. Chiral carbon. And this compound is chiral compound. Similarly, 2-propanol is not chiral because here CH3 is same. So it is not chiral compound. It is chiral compound. A chiral molecule is one that cannot be superimposed over its mirror images. Chiral molecules rotate plane polarized light. What is enantiomer? Enantiomer, a pair of optical isomers that are non-superimposable mirror images of each other is called enantiomer to each other. Here, D-lactic acid is the mirror image of A-lactic acid, and these mirror images are non-superimposable. So, D-lactic acid is the enantiomer of A-lactic acid, and A-lactic acid is the enantiomer of D-lactic acid. So what is diastereomer? A pair of stereoisomers which are not mirror image is called diastereomer to each other. It is also optical isomer. For example, 4 optical isomer of 3-bromo-2-butanol which has 2 chiral carbon. Remember, no number of stereoisomers, it may be an enantiomer or diastereomer is to the power n, where n is equal to number of chiral carbon. Here 4 different optical isomers present here. A is the mirror image, compound A is the mirror image, B is the mirror image of compound A, B is the mirror image compound A, and B is non-superimposable mirror image of A. So A and B are enantiomer to each other. On the other hand, here mirror image of C is D, mirror image of C is D, and D is not superimposable mirror image of C, and they're non-superimposable. So C and D are enantiomer to each other. But structure A and C are not mirror images, so they are diastereomer, and structure B is not mirror image of D, or D is not mirror image B, so they are diastereomer. Clear? Now we'll discuss about what is racemic mixture. The equimolar mixture of 2 enantiomer is optical inactive. The equimolar mixture of enantiomer is optical inactive. It is called racemic mixture. For example, there are 2 optical isomers of lactic acid. The degree of optical rotation of D-lactic acid is plus 2.24 degree. It means D-lactic acid is able to rotate the plane polarized light to clockwise direction, and that is 2.24 degree. We use plus sign for clockwise direction. And if for A-lactic acid, minus 2.24 degree. Here minus stands for the for showing the rotation of anti-clockwise direction. And the rotation of equimolar mixture of enantiomer cancels one another and become 0. As a result, racemic mixture is optical inactive. Here, meso compound, a compound with 2 or more asymmetric carbon atoms but also having a plane of symmetry is called mesocompound. Called mesocompound. The mesocompounds have plane of symmetry dividing them midway between the two asymmetric carbon in each. Notice that one half of the molecule is the mirror image of other half. The amount of rotation of the plane polarized of light caused by one half of the molecule is compensated by the second half of the molecule. The molecule is optically inactive. Here, this part is the mirror image of this part, and one part of this compound rotate plane polarized light to clockwise, and other part rotate the plane polarized light to anti-clockwise, and one part cancels the other part of the rotation of other part, and finally this compound is optically inactive, and these compounds are known as mesocompound. Here, the difference between enantiomer and diastereomer. Enantiomers are, remember that enantiomers are optical isomer, diastereomers also optical isomer, but enantiomer enantiomers are non-superimposable mirror image, but diastereomer is not mirror image to each other. And this is uh, homework for you. And please solve this in your home and submit. And this all. Thank you for being with me. Stay safe and stay well. Thanks to all.